We're live from what it looks like to me. Hello, friends, enemies, and everyone in between. I'm Jackson Wood. I am the marketing and events coordinator for Japanime Games. I also do sales and all sorts of other fun stuff for the company whenever I have the time, or it is just part of my duty. Thank you once again for joining me for Jackson Rambles. As I said, I'm Jackson, and I'm going to ramble a bunch as we go along. Typically, these recaps will be anywhere between 5 minutes to 30 minutes to upwards of an hour if people hang out and talk with me. But typically, they're closer to 10 to 15 minutes. So with that in mind, when you come back to watch the video later, there's going to be a number of links and timestamps to check and go back to everything we talk about here. So in case you miss something, you'll always be able to go back and check it out. Well, let's talk about all the big stuff on the docket for right now. Number 1, Naruto Ninja Arena. Pre-orders are open for it. We talked about it a little bit last week, but we really officially opened it this week. It's another game from Japanime Games, just like Cowboy Bebop's Space Serenade. It's made from Team Kedama, so a ton of really great names that we've talked about before, but Antoine Bauza of Seven Wonders, Takedo, number of other phenomenal games. Theo Riviere, who did Nagaraja and other great games as well. Like, phenomenal designers on the product. So if you're a board game nerd and you love a bunch of different board game designer stuff, that's the cred there. Beyond that is the first roll and clash system, so it's all simultaneous dice throwing where you're putting markers around, removing markers from yourself, depending on your abilities, matching symbols, until somebody finally matches their big ultimate ability symbol and slaps the symbol in the middle, kind of like Pit or other games like that have simultaneous action. And then you deal out the damage, so you're not quite out until the end there. It's for 2 to 6 players. It is both the base game and the Genin expansion, if you were to look at the French version. So the original version in French has both, like, is a base game plus an expansion. The US version, the one that we are selling, is all of that wrapped up together. So you have up to 10 characters to choose from. Got a lot of different things going on with it. It is a blast. I don't normally like simultaneous action games in any capacity, but this one really captured my attention. Going forward from that, because every week I get to have a meeting with Josh from Lynn Vander Studios. And so let's talk about Japanime Tactics. We're still waiting for some approvals from Side Games. That's just how it is on a regular basis. But things are moving along. It's really exciting. Concepts are in. We did another playtest last week and this week. I gave up a little bit of what was going on last week, but we did more focus testing this week, and I'm really excited to potentially get more testers in there in the future. So if you like playtesting, again, I say on a regular basis, reach out, talk to me about joining Team Japanime, and we'll see what we can do in those capacities. Because I always love having more people available, especially if you're passionate. But let's just keep moving right along. We'll just keep trucking here. Beyond that, we have a number of other announcements we're getting really excited to announce soon. I can't go super deep into them, but I got to do a lot of shopping around today for reviewers for an upcoming project. So we got pre-production copies for something, though I haven't talked about yet. I'm really excited to talk about it soon. And so those pre-production copies are hopefully going to be getting out, and then we'll be getting to talk about that project when it all sort of lines up. We're really stoked for it. The only other hints are it's something that Maisie has been working on. So if Maisie goes to watch this later, she'll know what I'm talking about. But it's a Maisie project, so if you've seen the things Maisie's been up to, that might lead you to the answers. I might give you a little bit of the secret there. But I'm real stoked for it. Let's go from that to just an internal thing. Akiko. We just got another piece from Aaron Kendrili. I'm sure I said that correctly. Yes, Aaron Kendrili. Aaron's great. I will also put their link in the description while I'm thinking about it. But the piece is phenomenal. I'm just waiting for exchange of goods. So they so wonderfully gave me the pieces, and we have initiated the final transfer of the monies. And I don't want to put the art up until they have the money. That's just what it is. So I want to make sure that happens first. And once that does, once we make sure it's confirmed, I'm going to have art to show off that they made. And it is super, super cool. So I hope that when we get there, you're going to enjoy it. But in the meantime, I am at the moment adding their website to the description. So you'll be able to get that. And that's kind of the wrap up for this week. It's a short one. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of little bits here and there. That's the big stuff in those regards. For things that are just consistent, for any order you place through the month of February, you will get yourself a Happy Valentine promo card for Cowboy Bebop Space Serenade. So tying all of that together for Valentine's this month, it's February. We wanted to take the focus off of the whole coupling and relationships and whatnot and put it more on a character being Faye Valentine. So, February is the month of Faye Valentine in that capacity. It's going to be a lot of fun. But in tying that together, too, we did something a little bit different, where if you pre-order Naruto Ninja Arena this month, that will also get you the promo. And, like the Krampus, you can just, if you are somebody who has everything, which technically you can't because there's a pre-order now, but if you have everything you want, maybe Naruto's not for you, you can still pick up that Faye promo on its own. So, opportunities for everybody. We really like the response we got from Krampus, and we decided to try it again here, see if it was a one-off or see if it's actually a consistent model that you all like. I'm leaning toward the latter. That's what the response has been to me. So, we can talk about that some other point if it comes up again. Beyond that, I got to do a lot of stuff with Tanto things. It's been very exciting. So yeah, there's that. And it looks like everything is good. So you're all going to get art soon. You're not going to get the art right now. I just got the update that I can show off the art. But I'm going to keep being stingy, because that's something to start next week with. I think kicking off Monday with Akiko will be a lot of fun, and it's a really fun piece. So we'll show it off then. But until then, I'm Jackson Wood. You got to listen to me ramble. It's a shorter one today, but it's an easy one. And I hope that everybody gets to have a great weekend, and you all just keep being the awesome folks you are. Much love as always. Goodbye.